And then this brother was like, I see that look in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And man, that look is fucking hate.
See, so when your eye is good, your whole body is filled with light, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if you taking in the evil things, then guess what? You're corrupting your body.
Verse 23, but if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? And that's all you guys seen in those motherfucking eyes.
And that's what they're talking about, the Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have light too, but that light is darkness, you know.
So even though I saw the light in their eyes, their eyes were glowing red. They kept getting red and red, and I was like, man, that made me scared. But you know what?
Just like how earlier we were talking about the definition of, it was the
light.
I think it was four.
Well, poor pathos, the pathos or something like that.
Yeah, darkness.
So let's see. Let me read this one again. But if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. So you can't see somebody being full of darkness, teaching anything but darkness.
Because, oh yeah, we were saying that in the dark, that's when everything happens. The crime happens in the dark, you know.
Demons happen in the dark.
Yeah.
Shit, when you're in prison, that's behind the walls. That's basically all darkness. And you know, people get raped and shit. People get fucking murdered. People hang themselves. It's bad in there. And you could tell that those two demons were straight out of the pen.
Yeah.
Unruly.
They didn't have it. They weren't intelligent, you know.
You
Didn't
can't
look
be
like
intelligent.
it didn't look like they had any studying, you know.
Just because you read the Bible doesn't mean you know it.
Yeah.
And that was proof of it. You could be in the pen 100,000 years, read the Bible, but if you don't go into the Greek and the Hebrew, what did I tell that guy? Do you study the Greek and the Hebrew? He's like, no. Well, then I tell him, well, then you don't know shit.
That's right.
And he kept doing this. Oh, wow. Those demons kept fucking with him.
Yeah. Kept wiping his forehead.
Those are the demons just keep piling on him. Like jumping in his head, like, tell him this, tell him that. What about this? Tell him that.
Right, man.
That's fucking bad right there. Let me go to the next one. Verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon.
That's right. So if we say there shouldn't be no reason if we say I want to go out to preach, you know, the God of the Bible. You know, there shouldn't be no reason why you should disagree with that. You know.
Or if the message is clear that this is the King James Bible and it says that this is only for Israelites, you shouldn't be fighting against that. And at the same time, if you're an Israelite and you know you should be preaching and prophesying, what's holding you back? What the hell is holding you back? What does it profit you to have faith with no works?
That's right. Because you can't. Don't worry about you know what you smell like or what you look like. You know, you got to build up your name. You got to build up your reputation.
Yeah.
You know.
Because you're building your reputation amongst the demons and the angels.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are messing with you.
Say if you have a YouTube channel, you got a page saying you're an Israelite, but you ain't got no videos. How are the camps gonna look at you?
They're gonna snap on you.
You know.
They're
And
gonna
then if
respect
they look at your how long you've been on, how long have you had a YouTube channel? You know.
Yeah.
They're gonna say you've been in the truth long enough to be able to do videos now.
At least 10-minute videos.
Yeah. You know. At least.
But you have to come to that realization yourself.
It's real easy. You just gotta click the record button and get these scriptures and break them down. You know?
Like Yahweh Call said, you gotta pray before you hit that button too.
Yeah.
So before you hit that button, I'm always like, how about you? I hope I say the right thing.
That's right.
And even if I don't say it, I'm thinking it. Because it's always, man. So, well, now I'm just like, turn it on and I start talking.
Yeah, you gotta at least, do a little preparation before, you know.
Because there's videos you do, like breaking down words, breaking down the scriptures. Or there's videos you could do talking about the news, where you're just making comments. Like on the smoky sun, or like the fires and shit.
Yeah. Or just post up, a news break or a news, and our brothers will know what you're talking about,
Because if you're sending us videos in a group chat, in a group text, you can put those videos up in your YouTube channel.
Yeah, you could easily record that with the AZ screen recorder,
Verse 25, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. It is not life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Is not the life more than the meat, and the body more than raiment? It even said right there, what you shall put on. Don't even worry about what you should put on.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We don't care about food. We don't care about clothes. All we care is about preaching this word. Everything else will come through.
Your day should revolve around this truth.
Yeah.
Because I took a shower.
Everybody should revolve around this truth. We don't evolve around them. You see.
You know what? If I was coming to camp and I had to take a shit, I would take a shower. If I smelled foul, I would take a shower. I'll spray some cologne.
Yeah.
If I see my nose hairs are too long, I'm about to prophesy. I just fucking trim them up.
Yeah. Whatever you need to fix, just fix it. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you complain about it? Because Yahushua, he was the best one who manipulated the elements.
Dang.
We should be able to have part in manipulating some of the elements too.
Yes, sir. You can manipulate your own conscience, your own mind.
Be able to
endure.
Double task.
Shit, that's why they love me at work. That's why they love Ishakar at work.
Yep.
Ishakar can double task. How many times are you at work and on Facebook at the same time? How you can't come to the camp?
In our lunch break, where we're looking up scriptures to put out on our lessons,
And please save your excuses. I'm not the complaint department. I'm just your local neighborhood Peter or Moses, like that. Like that demon said, oh, you're like Peter, huh? Told me when I was trying to fight him. He was like, oh, you gotta be like Peter, huh? I didn't hear that. I thought he called me a beaner. To tell you the truth. Then I watched the video and he said, you're like Peter.
Well, he didn't make himself, clear enough. It was like mumbling, slurring and shit.
And it says, watch thy foot when you come to the house of the Lord. That motherfucker didn't have no shoes.
He was disrespecting our church.
He wouldn't do that to the white man's church.
Yeah, right. He'd go in there, sit down nice and...
Sir, I got a question, sir.
Yeah.
But guess what? Our people are fucked up, so they're gonna have to get fucked up.
No?
Let me read that one again. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on, or is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment?
And so, isn't your life worth more than food? Isn't your life worth more than clothing? Yes, it is. Our spirit is so valuable. The Most High, He owns our spirit, We give our spirit to the Most High. We're slaves to the Most High.
And He's gonna hook you up. He's gonna hook you up with everything that you need.
That's right. The only reason why it feels like the Most High is not with us right now is because we're in curses.
and we can't
We
actually
have-
see them.
We have to serve out our curses, you know.
How many times did we read the scripture today where our Father seeth in secret?
Yep. He's just silently in secret right now, seeing who's gonna be,
Who's
you
gonna
know,
curse him out? Who's gonna say, damn it?
who's gonna follow me in the day of trouble, you know.
Shit, who's gonna be ready?
You know, who's gonna be on my time, you know. Who's gonna who's gonna look to punch in on my time, you know, and
Yeah.
you know.
Because when you go for a job and they say, this is the time that's going to be, are you going to be able to make it? Do you have a reliable transportation?
That's right, they ask you.
Can you make it there on time, and do we have to fucking babysit you? Because we're looking for somebody that can do it. Look at, if I'm like, camp is on Thursday, because this brother has to do something on Friday, then that's cool. You can make a request like that. If you're coming to camp on the weekly.
Yeah, I can see you've been in here 2 years. You've been with the Brotherhood for 2 years. You know, you can make an exception to that. You know, but you a fresh brother came
Not
in
even
one
once,
day.
only one time. Then look at Caleb. He makes exceptions. He's like, can you start earlier? And we're like, yeah, because we know he has to pick up his son at a certain
And
time.
then he said to Laka he couldn't make it to camp. You know. At least, you know, he apologized,
Yeah.
you know, because he felt in his heart, you know, he felt in his mind, in his spirit, that ain't, that, you know, that
wasn't right.
he was doing something wrong, like, I'm supposed to be somewhere right now, you know.
So when you think,
It's like, it's like that saying, it's 6 o'clock, well, you know where your kids are at, or?
oh, it's 10 o'clock, you know where your kids are at?
Yeah.
So he knows where his money's at.
It's 6 o'clock, do you know where your camp is at? You know?
That's exactly what it should be.
What?
You know where your camp is at.
At 6 o'clock, we could go to you if you want, you know?
But we know you ain't gonna do it. We already tried to go to corporate and make it closer to you.
Yeah.
And I hope that you're not listening to your woman and she's like, you better come home soon. Or whatever it is. Be like, you know what? I don't even know if you will do it, but I was at the point where like, you know what? I don't even want my wife. But then everything fixed up.
The scripture just read. He just read that scripture. If you're not at enemy, or what is it? Which one was it?
Alright, I got it right here.
If you're not at a disagreement with your family, or if you're not, you know.
Alright, I got it. This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I came to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foe shall be they of their own house. Oh.
See, so a man is gonna be against the household. You know, you're gonna have to
Say, damn it,
Yeah.
so forget it. You gotta be willing to take
you're
a
gonna
loss.
have to tell your family, I'm sorry. You know,
Sorry about that.
but because that's what Yahweh Shai said. There has to be a separation. You know.
You ready to close it up? Or?
Yeah.
You want to read?
Yeah. One more. Read 27.
Matthew 6:27. Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto his stature?
So it says, can all your worries add a single moment to your life? You know.
Nope. They'll take away from your life.
So all that, you know, worrying about the world, that's not gonna reward you nothing.
It's gonna help you out.
The thing you gotta worry about is what the Lord's doing right now, with all this trouble, you know, happening. You know.
You gotta make sure that you have security from the dangers that are coming.
Yep, that's right. Run to the Most High name like a stronghold, because that name is a stronghold. You know. So with that, we hope it's edifying. All praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Camps for teaching the truth of the Bible. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect scattered around the world.
Shalom,
Shalom.
shalom.